Imagine a world where computers don't exist. No smartphones, no internet, no artificial intelligence. But now, look around you. Everything has changed. Behind that change stood a quiet genius, a man who gave life to the modern computer. He didn't seek fame, he built the future. This is the story of Sir Maurice Vincent Wilkes, the man who made computers think. And without him, we might still be counting with chalk. Maurice Wilkes was born on June 26, 1913, in Dudley, Worcestershire, England, but grew up in Lincoln. His father, a bank manager, and his mother, a school teacher, believed deeply in the power of education. From a young age, Maurice was fascinated by how things worked. Radios, circuits, mathematics, they were his playground. He attended the King's School in Grantham, and later went on to study the natural sciences at the University of Cambridge. While most saw math as boring, Maurice saw it as a tool to unlock machines. He didn't just study science, he lived it. During World War II, Wilkes worked with radar systems for the British government. But after the war, he returned to Cambridge. There, something magical happened. In 1945, he read a paper about the ENIAC, the first general-purpose electronic computer built in the US, and in that moment, Maurice knew what he had to do. He gathered a small team of engineers, and in a small, cluttered lab in Cambridge, they built something no one in the UK had ever seen, the EDSAC. It stood for Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Calculator, a name big enough to match its ambition. On May 6, 1949, EDSAC ran its first program. EDSAC became the first practical stored program electronic computer in the world. The EDSAC didn't just do calculations. It changed the game. It led to the birth of assembly language, making programming easier and more accessible. Maurice wasn't just building computers, he was building minds. He wrote the first textbook on programming, The Preparation of Programs for an Electronic Digital Computer, 1951, a book that shaped generations of coders. He created the world's first practical software library. He founded the Cambridge University Computer Laboratory, nurturing future tech giants and pioneers. Maurice once said, "I soon realized that the important thing was to be interested in the big picture, not just the wiring." And that's exactly what he did. For his unmatched contributions to computer science, Wilkes received several distinctions throughout his career. In 1956, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society. In 1967, he was awarded the Turing Award, often called the Nobel Prize of Computing. In 1992, he was awarded the Kyoto Prize. In 2000, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, becoming Sir Maurice Wilkes. His knighthood recognized his significant contributions to the field of computer science. But he remained humble, always working, always teaching. Even in his 90s, Sir Maurice continued advising young minds and stayed updated with modern technology. He passed away in 2010, at the age of 97, but left behind a digital legacy that powers our world today. Over 90% of the computing principles taught globally are rooted in foundations laid by Wilkes and his team. From the smartphone in your hand, to the artificial intelligence guiding rockets and robots, to cloud computing, banking, healthcare, education. All these exist because of one decision made in a quiet Cambridge lab. To build EDSAC, Maurice showed the world that a machine could be more than a calculator. It could think. He inspired a mindset that technology can serve humanity, not just industries. His ideas are the building blocks behind every modern computer processor, every software program, every algorithm that powers your world. He was a scientist, a teacher, a builder, and a dreamer. He didn't need headlines. His work spoke louder than words. Today, when you type, code, scroll, or stream, you are living in his vision. This was the legacy of Sir Maurice Vincent Wilkes, the father of British computing, the quiet architect of the digital world, the man who gave machines a brain and gave humanity a future. Thank you, Sir Maurice, for dreaming of a world where machines think, and for making it real.
Thanks for being with Awards. Subscribe to know more about international award winners and unsung heroes behind peace, science, and humanity.